Back again with Fix It with Jeff Radke. Hey, we got these caliper brackets, the caliper, we got them painted. We use Duplicolor red paint here. We've got the rotor. We had to go get new brake pads, so we got those. So we had to rent this tool. We got a tool here that you have to use for the Mustang rear end. It's got all different kinds. You can just rent it and you'll get your money back after you return it, or you can keep it if you want. So you have to set this in here very carefully. These notches go in where the grooves are. So let me get this squared away here, get her all fixed up, and we'll dial this down, get the rotors and get the brakes back on here. So you just set it in there and then you turn it backwards until the plate is tight, hand tight. You'll turn it clockwise. You'll turn the piston in and then back this backwards counterclockwise. And you'll just keep doing that until you get it all tight. Keep that snug. It slowly compresses the piston. So always back. There we go, nice and snug. Just screw that in counterclockwise. That'll come off. Plate's done. Good to go. Now that's ready. Now we can put our plate back on. Two 15mm bolts here. As I said earlier, make sure these are working. Lubed up, ready to go like we did. We took the caps off. I'll just show you real quick. So the rubbers slide right off. Make sure they're lubed. If not, the brakes aren't going to work properly. Calipers won't adjust and slide like they're supposed to. So just make sure they're shiny, they're lubed, they're good to go. Push them back on, make sure they're seated. And we will put the new Zinc Rotor, performance rotor on. That all dialed in. Get that on there. The rest of that piece too. That plastic piece that went around here on that old rotor. So we'll get our bracket on. Just 2 bolts, tighten back on. 15mm wrench. I like the ratcheting wrenches because they work the best. Get them snug first so they're both level. Alright, now we'll get our calipers on, put our brake pads in. Okay. Put this one in here. Oh, wait a minute. Now this one, that's right. So you've got to line up this little groove with the groove in the caliper right here. Make sure the caliper has that groove that's straight up and down. And that'll fit just right in there. Just like that. And the other side doesn't make any difference. Let me make sure that I don't have, that I don't have two on one side and not the other. No, they're the same. Okay, we're good. All right, we're good there. Put this on here. You've got little flat spots on these pieces here. You can see that it has a flat spot, and that flat spot has to align with this so that way it doesn't keep spinning around and around. We'll do it this way. There we go. They're locked in. Now we can get our caliper on. There we go. Now it's on. Put your bolts in there. One. The other one. Get them tight. And after we get these done, we're going to do a segment on the emergency brake, on how to adjust that. So, there is the new rotors and the new brake pads and the calipers all painted up. Oh, we're going to put some covers. Huh?
You want to wipe that one off first?
Well, it's all good.
Yeah.
Now this is probably going to... We should probably do this on another... They make these Mustang covers, so we got to make sure we got this adjusted. We're going to bring that up in another video. But we got everything done. All the brakes are good, back to normal. Step on the brakes a couple of times after you start the engine before you move. So that way the calipers can get pumped back up and your brakes will be fine. And you're good to go. This is Jeff Radke signing out. Till next time.